Wetin happen last week about the Sharia law wey dem wan install for Osun State? E come as a shocking to some Nigeria. Why some Nigeria? E no come as a shocking to them. Now the reason why na because they don already spread news, whether na false news or na real news, nobody know. Say there is an agenda, a hidden plan to Islamize Nigeria. So when this news about the Muslim pushing for Sharia parlor to be set in Osun State, many people don dey kick against am. Many people don dey talk evil against am. Many people feel like say the parlor na court, they wan put Sharia court into Osun, or they wan install law into Osun. But the Islam clergies or leaders, they don come out. They say no. Say no be court they wan establish. Say no be the law, the Sharia law they wan put there on the state, say everybody must dey obey am. No. Say wetin they wan set na just parlor. E just dey like committee of friends wey you wan marry. They set committee of friends. Those people they will take care of some vital things, activities wey go go on that day. So now they say no be for to push the law, the law of Nigeria aside and establish their law inside the states, but their agenda na to set a panel wey go dey look into the activities wey dey happen in the Muslim community wey dey for Osun State. Those of una wey never hear am, oya na nikitipe.
One of the arguments that some people are making is that the Constitution does not recognize a state religion. So, but the Constitution permits individuals to have their religion. So they then wonder if the Constitution is not speaking against itself, that on the one hand you do not recognize a state religion, but on the other hand you recognize certain religions for certain individuals.
Well, that may not be totally correct that the Nigerian state does not recognize religion or a state religion. At least Nigeria is a multi-religious country.
Okay.
The state recognizes the religion of people of Nigeria, and that's why till today you have pilgrims board. You have even governments.
The question I'm asking is, do we have a religion that says Nigeria is a Muslim state or Nigeria is a Christian?
Nigeria is a multi-religious country. That is what the Constitution says. Section 38 provides for the Nigerian citizens to express their religious thoughts, conscience. So if you are talking about what the Constitution says about religion, and even defined up to Supreme Court of Nigeria, Nigeria is a multi-religious state. It is not a secular state as being misconstrued in some quarters that, oh, Nigeria is a secular state. Nigeria is not a secular state. Nigeria is a multi-religious state. Okay, the state recognizes the religion of the people of Nigeria.
Okay. If Nigeria is a multi-religious state, that means that everyone is compelled to
otherwise
have a religion.
Known as a secular state.
No, it's not the same.
No, I'm coming. That's the reason for this question. Yes. If you are saying Nigeria is a multi-religious state, and you are saying essentially that everyone must have a religion.
No, it's not a must.
But that's what it implies. That's why some people say, look, Nigeria is a secular state, so you can have options. But go ahead.
What people say is different from what the law says. People can say a lot of things based on the level of knowledge that they possess. But what the Nigerian Constitution, by virtue of Section 10, which has also been defined in the case of the government of the Attorney General of Lagos and ASEAT in the popularly called Hijab case, it's established Nigeria is multi-religious. It was even an argument from the Court of Appeal up to Supreme Court as to the context as to whether Nigeria is a secular state or a multi-religious state. So there was that argument at the Court of Appeal, which also was re-argued at the Supreme Court. So Nigeria, by definition of Section 10 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is a multi-religious country, not a secular. In a secular state, no religion is recognized at all. The government will not even allow any religion to be mentioned, like Nigeria. When we are starting any event, either we ask a Muslim to pray or a Christian to pray. It's a recognition of the religion of the people of the country. In a secular state, there's nothing like that. That's why you also have in some establishments, the way they pray, you will not hear anything like God.
Okay. Let me ask the SAN in Abuja. Sorry, I'm not sure. I thought I heard you trying to, maybe I missed your name the other time, if I can just get that out of the way very quickly. Adetumbi, right?
Adetumbi, yes, sir.
Okay.
Adetumbi Musibao.
Okay. Let's clear this once and for all. I'm looking at a dictionary definition now that the difference, a secular state is one in which the government is officially neutral in matters of religion. But a multi-religious state, I'm trying to take a question from what Mr. Adebayo here said, that a multi-religious state is characterized by the coexistence of multiple religious groups within its population. Which does Nigeria belong?
We belong to the latter. Multiple religions. Multiple religions. Even in this country, you cannot say government does not officially intervene in the issue of religion. Remember that the AG Commission is set up by government. The appointment is by Mr. President. The Christian Pilgrimage Commission is set up by the law. So it can't fall into the former. It falls within the latter.
Okay. There are those who have also, and I can put the question to you, that there is a division between whether or not it's really a religious conversation or a political conversation.
Now, first and foremost, kindly note that the most superior book in Nigeria is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. It is the guiding principles. It binds the Muslims. It binds the Christians. It binds non-believers. Section 6 of Section 4 makes it very clear that the only body that has the power to set up any court of law is either a State House of Assembly or in the National Assembly. So let us get it clear. Nobody can set up any court of law other than a State House of Assembly through its law or National Assembly through its law. The Constitution itself establishes what it calls Superior Court of Law. That's Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, the High Court, the Sharia Court of Appeal, the Customary Court of Appeal. Those ones have been, the High Court of Federal Capital Territory, the National Industrial Court, those ones have been established by the Constitution. No argument about it. The Constitution now gives the power to a State House of Assembly or the National Assembly to establish a court inferior to the High Court. So when you are talking about Sharia court or Sharia panel, whether with their Muslim groups or their Christian group, no group has the power to establish any court. So, and under our jurisprudence, even up to the Supreme Court, it has been recognized that there's what is known as customary arbitration. The fundamental features of which is that, one, you must submit to it voluntarily. Secondly, you must accept the outcome voluntarily. You may submit to it, you may disagree with the outcome. Nothing is going to happen. You may refuse to submit to it, nothing is going to happen. So in essence, my brother that just spoke said is the chairman of Sharia panel in Lagos. He does not have any power to compel any Muslim to come there. It's a voluntary matter. If I want to go there as a Muslim, I can go there. If I don't want to go there as a Muslim, I may not go there. No law, nobody will arrest me. Unlike when I get a summons from a magistrate court, it's a compulsion. I must go there. As he's sitting as a chairman of the panel, he does not have the power to issue summon. He cannot summon anybody, not even his own son that is above 18 years that he gave birth to. He cannot summon that boy or that girl to come to the panel. But when it comes to voluntary action, every Muslim has a right to go to that panel. I will call it a religion arbitration rather than calling it either a court of law or anything. It's just an arbitration by the Muslims within the Muslims. So I do not see any need for any noise in respect of this matter.
Okay. All right.
But the question where every Nigeria they already ask, this time where did they do this thing? Now the right time. Now the right time, which is no. When Muslim ticket come out, many people talk against them. Many people oppose them. Why to some people, consign them. Since Tinubu is a Muslim, no problem. This Sharia panel should be a wake-up call to people who say they be can. Christian organization, blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be a wake-up message for them. Since Muslims don't get Sharia law, whether if they send a 13 state in the lot where they govern them, why not Christians to also push for their own law, get their own court to implement them in some of the states, so that Nigeria law everybody go run away from them. Make Muslim they go Muslim court, make Christian they go Christian court, so that the matter between Burna Boy and Akpe, they will carry and go Christian court, go settle am. The one of Messi Chinwe and him boss, they will carry and go Christian court, go settle am. Then the one where consign Muslim, they will carry and go Muslim court. Then when he consign a Muslim and a Christian, they will carry and go Christian court. All these things now be one thing will be say, can't support to the push. But they go do we just sit down until from this panel, you go enter another thing. From another thing, you go enter another one. And moreover, this panel now for Osun State, they push up. To you, concern you. Tomorrow, if it be your own state, it should be a wake-up call to Christians itself, so that everybody need to do something about them. I remember I always said, Mr. Man Updates, like the video, subscribe, and comment. Even though you don't like the video, just share it to people who go like them, so that they go watch and understand what is happening in their country. Don't forget, I remember I almost said Mr. Man Updates. Make it tip. We'll go to another news because time no day.